Hi guys, welcome to our channel. In this video we'll discuss about definition and 9 types of retaining walls. Let me introduce myself. My name is Vinay, and if you are visiting my channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Also click the bell icon. Let's start our video. What is a retaining wall? Retaining wall is a structure that is designed and constructed to withstand the lateral pressures of soil or hold back the soil materials. These lateral pressures could be also due to earth filling, liquid pressures, sand, and other granular materials behind the retaining wall structure. There are various types of retaining wall structures which are used for numerous goals. Types of retaining walls. Gravity retaining wall. This wall depends on its self-weight only to resist lateral earth pressure. Commonly, gravity retaining wall is a massive because it requires significant gravity load to counteract soil pressure. Sliding, overturning, and bearing forces shall be taken into consideration while this type of retaining wall is designed. It can be constructed from different materials such as masonry unit, stone, and concrete. Crib retaining wall, gabions, and bin retaining wall are also type of gravity retaining walls. Next, crib retaining wall. So what is crib retaining wall? These are form of gravity retaining wall. They are constructed of interlocking individual boxes made from timber or precast concrete. These boxes are filled with crushed stone or other coarse granular materials to create a free draining structure. Basic types of crib retaining walls include reinforced precast and timber retaining walls. Next, gabion retaining wall. These walls are multi-celled rectangular wire mesh boxes which are filled with rocks or other suitable materials. It is employed for construction of erosion control structures. It is allowed to stabilize steep slopes. Okay, next we'll talk about cantilever retaining wall. These are mainly composed of stem and base of the slab. Okay, it is constructed from reinforced concrete, precast concrete, or pre-stressed concrete. Cantilever retaining wall is the most common type used as retaining walls. The portion of the base of the slab beneath backfill is known as heel slab, and the other part is known as toe slab. Next, cantilever retaining wall is economical only up to 10 meters. Similar to gravity wall, sliding, overturning, and bearing pressures shall be taken into consideration during the design of cantilever retaining wall. Next, counterfort or buttressed retaining wall. It is a cantilever wall but strengthened with counterforts, monolithic with the back of the wall slab and base slab. The spacing between these counterforts is equal to the height of the counterfort or greater than the half of its height. Counterfort wall height ranges from 8 to 12 meters. Next, anchored retaining wall. This type of retaining wall is employed when the space is limited or thin retaining wall is required. Anchored retaining wall is suitable for loose soil over rocks. We can construct high retaining walls using this type of system. Next, deep cable rods or wires are driven deep sideways into the earth. Then the ends are filled with concrete to provide these anchors. Anchors or tiebacks acts against overturning and sliding pressures. Next, piled retaining wall. Pile retaining wall are constructed driving reinforced concrete piles adjacent to each other as shown in the figure. You can see in this picture the piles are very close to each other to retain the soil. Piles are forced into a depth that is sufficient to counter the force which tries to push over the wall. Sheet pile walls are built using steel sheets into a slope or excavations up to a required depth, but it cannot withstand very high pressures. So it is economical only up to a height of 6 meters. Next, mechanically stabilized earth retaining walls, MSC retaining walls. These walls are most economical and most commonly constructed retaining walls. Mechanically stabilized earth retaining wall is supported by selecting fills like granular and held together by reinforcements which can be either metallic strips or plastic meshes. Types of MSC retaining wall include panel, concrete, block, and temporary earth retaining walls. Next, hybrid systems. Retaining walls that use both mass and reinforcement for stability are termed as hybrid or composite retaining wall systems. So these are the different types of retaining walls that are used for various purposes in civil engineering. So if you like a video, please share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Also click the bell icon. See you in the next video. Thank you.